share my screen with the audience as well? I'm not sharing anything. This this is looking very like अंकल आप थोड़ा सा उधर होके देखिए थोड़ा सा उधर देखिए
हाँ ये आ रहा है फ्रेम में
हाँ अभी ये मेरी बुक मेरे पीछे ही आ गई है
आपका वॉइस है बहुत आपका समटाइम
तो YouTube Insta
हाँ थोड़ा सा
लैक काफी लैक
okay what do we do about that how do we
सुनाई तो दे रहा है बट आपको थोड़ा और जोर से बोलना पड़ेगा
हाँ वो तो मैं थोड़ा जोर से
हाँ।
बोलूंगी when I speak now
हाँ
and I will speak loud but slow
हाँ यूट्यूब पर भी आया कि मैं तो थोड़ा सा जोर से बोलूंगी वो अब आएंगे
okay what do we do about the lag
थोड़ा सा बैक हो रहा है
वो तो होएगा ही भैया लाइव स्ट्रीम है
live stream
but
में
it shouldn't matter
well that's okay
we are listening live both people listening there but they listen there तो lag रहेगा ही
okay so we will there is
तो 5:30 minutes ना
yeah we will start in 4 minutes so hi everyone who joined on Insta I can see a Vishal Salve and Suresh and Akshit. Hello and welcome. So we will just give ourselves a couple of minutes more and then we'll start our conversation. We're waiting for more people to join in. How is the clarity on the YouTube? Yeah, YouTube. Hi, Harvey. What is the name of our coffee shop?
हाँ
Name of coffee shop?
क्रेमा क्रेमा
Yeah, so there will be a little bit of lag, but that's okay.
और वो ठीक है
So I'll speak slowly. I'm not going to erase. Okay. Why do you have to send
अभी
me
ये
a message? You just have to
अभी
join and
काम
learn.
कैसे करेंगे इसको हम कमेडी टॉपिक
Yeah, yeah.
I'll just
Okay,
name go to
Ishita
the
has
camera
joined.
and move it.
Hi, Ishita.
बंद करोगे इसको
If you think it will,
नहीं बिकॉज सुनाई तो नहीं दे रहा
then that's fine. And we don't have anybody who joined on YouTube yet. No, it's because of the reflection behind and the quality of my camera. So we really can't do anything about it. But I love this whole. We're waiting for some more people to join in.
उतना भी वाइड नहीं है
हाँ
नॉट दैट
Yeah,
स्क्रीन पे आपको वैसे दिख रहा होगा यहाँ पे
by pointing. Yes, yes. So we have 3 on Insta and we have 2 on YouTube. And those who were to physically come, they haven't come in yet. Thank you, Ishita. All the best. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ishita. All the best. Thank you so so much. Yeah, you can sit here. Okay. Shall we start? So you all can keep your phones on mute, okay, and reduce the volume so that I don't hear my own voice and get a little uncomfortable. Okay, so let's start then. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this coffee relevant and something that we live every day and struggle with every day. And yet, so often we don't find any answers or solutions, and that is challenges, opportunities, and another linked element, leadership. How you challenge your own life. So, I'm going to divide my talk into two parts. About first 15 to 20 minutes. Am I speaking too fast? Is it okay? So, we'll talk about challenges and opportunities. And the second, about 20 minutes, we'll talk about the leadership and how you can be the leader in your life. And in between, just feel free to ask any question because this is not a lecture, this is a conversation. So I will really appreciate if you all will ask your questions, share your thoughts. If you have a story, you can share that, and we would love to hear it. So before we begin, let me just formally thank my hosts for today, Denona Bizaria and Crema, the coffee and patisserie place, and this beautiful uh, green environment. And Angad knows how I love plants, so I'm quite delighted. And thank you, Piyush, thank you, Mayur, for hosting me here. I'm loving it already. So let's talk about challenges and opportunities. The way I see it, I would say both of them are two sides of the same coin. It's the way you look at it, right? Some people may look at challenges as, oh damn, I have so many problems in my life and what am I going to do? And then they start playing the victim card. They start feeling everything is going wrong with them. They start feeling targeted. And as a result, what happens? It pulls them into very low vibes. They lose that self confidence. And we start to feel so helpless. From then on, we start to feel as if, I have lack of control in my life. And then you get more and more into a shell, more and more weak, helpless, victimized, and then begins the blame game. And then in the end, you end up being a very frustrated person. While on the other hand, if you flip the coin and look at it the other way, the way I see it is every challenge is an opportunity which is camouflaged. You just need to unwrap the challenge and see what is the opportunity in this. So let me start with a small example, okay, from my own life, and that is from my class 10. When I had finished my 10th standard board exams, my father got posted from Calcutta to Pune. So I'd given my board exams in Calcutta and we moved to Pune. And I'm talking about those days when there was no email, there was no internet, there were no mobile phones. It was all postal, Indian posts and telegrams. So my principal said the hard copy mark sheets have not come in and we will send them to you as we receive them from the Delhi Sangathan. And we came here. एक महीना निकल गया, 1.5 महीना निकल गया, about 1.5 months. Everybody got their mark sheets, they got their admission, and the school started. So people's 11th standard started, and here I was sitting at home twiddling my thumbs, not knowing what to do. And my father was always very clear. All the intelligent take science, and all the people who have no clue about life go into arts. And they never knew that there is another stream called commerce. because he didn't know, so I also didn't know. There was no Google at the time, right? That you could figure out for yourself. So I also didn't know, and I made up my mind that I will take science. But this 1.5 months, I could have chosen it as a challenge, felt so victimized and felt, oh damn, what's happening in my life? And my life is going down, everybody's moving ahead, I'm left behind. I could have panicked, I could have gone into a depression. But I didn't. I used that as an option to talk to all the people around me of different backgrounds, different age groups, and asking them what did they study, what has been their subjects of graduation, what is their qualification, why did they choose this, what is it that they are getting out of it, a good decision, bad decision. And that's when I met one lady, Mrs. Chandan, the wife of one of my father's colleagues, and she said that I have done a BA in economics. And I said, what is this economics? So to cut the long story short, she was the one. The more I learned about it, relatable to life, and this is where I want to be. And then I went and told my dad, I want to study commerce. And then you can imagine the kind of chaos that happened at home because my father himself didn't know about commerce and he said, Are, she's not going to be a doctor or an engineer. What will people say? So there was a huge Mahabharat at home. 15 days, parents didn't talk to me. Then, trying to push that emotional guilt onto me that I would change my mind and say, okay, I'll take science. And I was also stubborn because finally here was something that appealed to me. And then, as luck would have it, after all this drama was over, my mark sheet arrived 2 months down the line, and by then I had decided I'm going to study commerce, and I took admission to commerce. So I could have looked at it, and I chose to look at it as an opportunity that it gives me a breather to learn about what more is possible. When I opened my mind and I explored what else is possible, I was able to turn it around. And that's why I would say that challenges and opportunities are two sides of the same coin. It's your perspective, and it is always a choice that the individual has. Do you want to see it as a challenge or a problem and get bogged down with it and feel victimized? Or do you want to see the opportunity in it, build on it, and feel empowered and probably pause now? And I would like to invite Angad to share a story similar to this, if you can, about something that was a challenge and then you turned it around as an opportunity. Anything that you'd like to share, Angad?
So,
Go for it.
when I finished my graduation,